Right then, how's it going everybody? Welcome back to the channel and welcome today to a brand new experiment where we're going to be testing out Lionel Messi at Manchester City. It's pretty crazy to see that Messi has been linked with a move away from Barcelona. He's ready to quit the Spanish Giants. And we're going to be seeing how he gets on in England in the Premier League with Manchester City. As you can see, we've got a database here which is correct as of the end of the season. We've got the correct Champions League qualifiers, we've got the correct Europa League qualifiers as well, and obviously the main three teams that have gone down as well. So we're going to be adding Lionel Messi to this Manchester City team, of course managed by Pep Guardiola. It's got all the players in there, and Messi should still be at Barcelona at the moment, which he is, and I'm going to be using the in-game editor to transfer him over to Manchester City. We might lower his contract slightly, but we're going to skip forward about 5 years or so, a season at a time, to see how he gets on. Some of those attributes look absolutely amazing, so I can't wait to see how he can get on in England. So, without further ado, let's go and skip to the end of the first season. Guys, if you do enjoy it today, be sure to hit the like button down below, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and let me know if you wish to see any more player experiments in the comment section down below. So then we're at the end of the first season, the 2020-2021 season. It's time to see how Messi got on at Manchester City. As you can see, we've transferred him over. I put him on a sort of 5-year deal, about £500,000 a week. I know that can obviously, that will probably be a lot more for Manchester City. But as you can see, his attributes, a couple of them are starting to drop slightly. But you can see down at the bottom there, a very decent return of 22 goals this season with 12 assists. An average rating across all competitions of 8.02 in 47 games. He started 42 of those, 5 of those coming off the bench as well. A very, very decent return. 14 goals in the Premier League and an amazing 6 goals in 5 in the FA Cup as well. So not a bad return in his first season. A 7.95 average rating in the league, 10 assists, 14 goals, 9 Man of the Match awards. A very decent debut season for Messi. Quick look to see if anything pops up already on his favoured clubs. He's got Manchester City. Feels Aguero is a vital part of the team. So yeah, so far so good. So let's go and jump and see how Man City got on. They did go and win the league, as you'd probably expect with the addition of Lionel Messi. And yeah, winning the league by 6 points on 91 points overall. 28 games won, 7 draws and 3 losses. Surprisingly, Aguero got top goal scorer in the league and in the Champions League, where they were knocked out in the quarter-final by PSG. But they won the FA Cup and actually knocked out in the third round of the Carabao Cup. So you could say it's a successful-ish season. There's 2 trophies on the first season for Messi at City. You can see for probably the most part of the season they were top of the league. So pretty much since Christmas, probably from January, they were pretty much guaranteed that league title. Quickly see if they brought anyone else in. Obviously, we transferred Messi over there. They brought in Bonaventura on a free as well. Esposito from Inter and Chiesa from Fiorentina. Quite a big amount of money there. They sold £45 million worth of players, but no one really who would rival Lionel Messi in those positions. And finally, before we move on to season 2, we'll see how they got on in terms of goals. Aguero, top goal scorer, believe it or not, in all competitions. Messi just behind him with 22 goals. Bernardo Silva also getting 19 goals as well. And De Bruyne getting the most assists, Bernardo Silva, Sterling and Messi. So Messi's definitely up there with the numbers. A couple of players obviously beating him in terms of that. In terms of average rating throughout the season, though, Messi got that by far. So he was obviously, you know, with goal contributions up there with one of the best and a very, very decent debut season. So it's going to be interesting to see how City get on in the second season of this experiment. I'd expect him to see them push on, try and win that league title again, and hopefully see Manchester City push on to win a Champions League with the help of Messi. So that's the end of the 2021-2022 season. We'll see how Lionel Messi got on again this season. And yeah, another full season for him. You can see his value starting to drop. His physicals are starting to drop. A lot of his technical and mental attributes are staying intact, really. But still 24 goals this season. Still hitting over 20 goals. 14 goals in the league. 13 assists. And then, again, a 7.97 average rating, which is not bad at all. A lot more substitute appearances this time. 38 appearances and 11 off the bench this time. You can see 30 appearances in the league, still matching the amount of goals he scored, and 13 assists. So he actually bettered his return in the Premier League this season. More man of the matches, a better average rating at 8.12 across 30 games is incredible, and a very, very decent return. Now, even in the Champions League as well, 9 goals in 12 games is crazy. Quick look to see, just in case he's retiring or anything like that. No, it doesn't look like that. Obviously, Man City's still in his favoured clubs as well. And still, things are looking pretty good. We can actually check as well where he's been playing. And as you can see there, he's predominantly been playing as a striker in a lot of those games. And 18 games as a right winger as well. And that's where he got the slightly better average rating. A couple of games as well at central midfield, which is interesting too. So let's see City. They've won the Premier League again, which you'd probably expect. Aguero is there, which I'm quite surprised at with the amount of games Messi played. 93 points this season, finishing 12 points ahead of Liverpool in second again. Messi this time, top goal scorer in the league, most assists in the league, best average rating in the league. They've won the Champions League as well. They've got that Champions League win. Messi with the top goal scorer award there and the best average rating. Knocked out in the semi-final by Wolves of the FA Cup. Come on, the Wolves. And then won the Carabao Cup and the Community Shield. So a treble or a quadruple if you want to add in the Community Shield. And a very decent finish in the FA Cup as well. What a season that was. And look at that. In terms of the league, right, they were top of the league for probably 3/4 of the season. Very good. Yeah, that is another unbelievable season for Messi and co. Quick look at the transfers to see. I mean, they bolstered, really did bolster the ranks. Alaba, they spent 432 million, bringing in Alaba, Lucas Hernandez, Tielemans, Barella, Guerrero, Tapsoba came in, and Declan Rice for £107 million. They did sell quite a number of players. Gabriel Jesus left the club, probably seeing why. That's probably why Messi played a lot more games as a striker. Benjamin Mendy, Nathan Ake all left. We've got the up-to-date transfers on this. And a quick look as well, finally, Bernardo Silva plays 61 games across all competitions. Messi's quite far down there, actually, only playing 49 in all comps. In terms of goals, Raheem Sterling in all comps got more than Messi, but Messi did notch 24 goals and got a nice 16 assists. And in terms of average rating, Lionel Messi up there again with a 7.97. Let's go on to season 3 to see. I mean, it can't really get much better than that. They need to get a full clean sweep, but it'll be interesting to see how they do in the Club World Championships as well. So we're at the end of season 3, the 2022-23 season. Having another look at Messi, and he's still at Manchester City. Value is dropping quite low down now. The physicals are really going down. He's only got 9 pace now. And as you can see, slightly less games. His goal ratio is a lot lower than it has been over the last 2 seasons. Still an okay average rating of 7.49, but you can see Man City now starting to restrict his game time. And things are slowing down slightly as well. So just the 8 goals, almost half of the amount of goals that he'd scored in the league prior. Still 27 appearances in the league. That includes 21 starts and 6 sub-appearances with 3 assists, 5 man of the matches. And his average rating dropping now just to 7.49. So you can see attributes and everything is starting to slow down. No plans to retire just yet. Obviously, Man City's still on his favoured clubs. In terms of games, predominantly playing as a striker again this season, which is quite surprising, but he's got the attributes to do that, hasn't he? He's a fantastic player, and so far, yeah, you could tell now, 35 years of age, Messi's career is starting to slow down slightly. Pep is still in charge, and Man City having a poor season, finishing 3rd in the Premier League. Finishing behind Manchester United and Liverpool, who had a very, very strong season. They were very much up and down. They were second a number of times. I had a couple of weeks at first place. Knocked out in the semi-final of the Champions League, so quite close to winning consecutive Champions Leagues, but it wasn't quite to be. They won the Super Cup and runners-up in the Community Shield. So just the one piece of silverware, which is the European Super Cup this season. You can see Lionel Messi not really topping many of the charts. In terms of players brought in, again, another £276 million spent. Dwight McNeil and Florentino Luis, the biggest players coming in, and David Neres as well, for £97 million. A lot of money spent there by Manchester City. Lucas Hernandez left there. Sergio Aguero finally left as well. He went to Independiente. In terms of attributes, Aguero's probably not far off Messi, really. Obviously, his physicals are slightly, probably a little bit lower than Messi's. But 4 goals in 4 for Aguero in Argentina. It'll be interesting to see if Messi takes that same sort of route. In terms of how Pep's playing, by the way, he's playing like a 4-1-2-3 or a 4-1-4-1, the game calls it. And Esposito now leading the line in their most recent game. And that maybe shows that Messi could start to lose out his place to Esposito. In terms quickly of looking at the overall stats, Sterling playing the most games, Messi all the way down, sort of halfway down there. Most goals, Messi with 13. They've got Raheem Sterling with 20. Esposito also scored more than Messi. And in terms of average rating as well, Messi down there, sort of the fifth top player really with a 7.49. So things are starting to slow down, and it wasn't really a successful season for Manchester City. We're going to go on now onto season 4, probably the penultimate season of the experiment, and we're going to see if things do improve. See if Messi, is he going to stay at Man City, or is his game time going to slow down even more? So the penultimate season, and oh wow, as you can see, the Man City job is available. It'd be cool if Messi came out of retirement and took that, well, not came out of retirement, but retired and took that job, but he is still at Man City. As you see, game time is really slowing down now. 13 starts, 14 sub appearances, not even hitting double figures. Still a decent average rating of 7.40 across the season, but yeah, not quite well, you can see his career is really slowing down now. Even last season, obviously getting just the 8 goals in all competitions. He's got slightly more in the league with 1 more extra goal, same amount of assists, less player of the matches, but average rating staying about the same, just 0.02 lower than last season. Even in the Champions League, didn't start a game, came off the bench 4 times, but it wasn't quite what Messi would have hoped for. Plans to retire now at the end of next season, so next season will be the last one. Good timing really there. Other than that, everything is about what we expected. And again, most of his games this campaign playing as a striker. So obviously City looking for a new manager. They finished 3rd again in the league. Probably not what they would have wanted. Again, expected to win the league and behind Liverpool and Manchester United this time. Champions League were knocked out in the quarters by United. FA Cup knocked out in the quarters, and Carabao Cup knocked out in the semi. So no silverware this season for Man City. They spent 155 million again, brought in 419 million pounds, sold Phil Foden for 157 million. PSG really splashing money, 70 million on Neres, who City actually made quite a big loss on already, actually. But yeah, a couple of big sales for Man City there. And in terms of tactics, still that same sort of formation. In terms of numbers this season, Messi all the way down towards the bottom for appearances this campaign. Goals, he was the 4th top goal scorer with just 9 goals. Goals are pretty hard to come by this campaign for them. And assists, Messi about halfway down as well. In terms of average rating, he's up there though again, 7.40, which is very, very decent. Let's have a quick look at what happened to Pep as well. He was sacked after 7 years in charge. And, of course, yeah, not got a job yet, but he has been sacked after a couple of poor performances. So we'll skip forward now to one last season to see how Lionel Messi, who is now captain of Manchester City, can get on in his final year as a professional footballer. So then here we are, final season, the 2024-2025 season, and we're going to check out Lionel Messi. He's now in Man City under 23s. He's physical and non-existent, just 8 starts this season across all competitions. He's got... his contract is lowered actually, so he's obviously signed a new contract last season. I didn't even realise that was last season, and he's lowered his wage to just 300k a week now. As you can see, still an okay average rating. The FA Cup he played 1 game, got 2 assists. In League he only started 5 games. Yeah, really, really slow season for Messi. Still technically, mentally fantastic, but physically, again, it's just got lower and lower. Just the 4 goals in the league this season, 3 assists, 1 man of the match award, and 7.23 average rating. Still a very decent average rating, to be honest, for the amount of minutes that he's been playing. Again, predominantly as a striker for Manchester City this season, and still looking to retire at the end of the campaign. Look at his staff attributes really quickly. Yeah, he's not bad, to be honest. He's not a world beater by any stretch of the imagination, but not bad at all. 20 determination, fitness, mental, technical, motivation. It's okay. He could manage at a lower level. Will be a coach as well. Not ridiculously bad. And okay, he's a scout, saying that as well. Not a bad scout, although he doesn't really interest him. Not bad at all. So let's have a quick look at Manchester City overall, though. 3rd again, they got Thomas Tuchel in charge now. I'd assume he was the one that took over from Pep. 3rd in the league. Messi obviously not really featuring much. Knocked out in the quarterfinal of the Champions League again by Manchester United, who came 2nd in the league. Knocked out in the 5th round of the FA Cup by Liverpool and the 4th round of the Carabao Cup by Arsenal. Spending 372 million again this window. Todibo went to City for 152 million. So much money. And 69 million they sold Esposito for. Messi is obviously now in the 23s, so I can't even compare his numbers too much. And then in terms of tactics, there's a 4-2-3-1 play. Callum Hudson-Odoi up front. So Messi is no longer captain as well. Kevin De Bruyne has been put as captain. We're going to have a quick look at his individual awards until as we finish now. And awards as a player, as you can see, he's been named in Man City seasonal best 11 a number of times. Plenty of Premier League Team of the Week awards as well. We'll check his landmarks. So as a player, obviously won 2 Premier League titles, a Champions League title. So he has pretty much won it all, to be honest, which you'd expect for him at Manchester City, which is very, very decent. He got in the 2022 World Team of the Year, World Player of the Year runner-up in 2022, World Golden Ball runner-up. I expected him to win that the year they won the Champions League, to be fair. Best Player in Europe runner-up as well. So some decent awards there for him. Footballer of the Year, 3rd place. And yeah, it doesn't look like he won Ballon d'Or or anything in that time. Unfortunately, he could have been runner-up a couple of times, but that's about that. So Lionel Messi had a very, very successful first 2 or 3 years at Manchester City, which you probably expect if this move materialised in real life. But it did slow down towards sort of the last 2 or 3 seasons of his career as well. But guys, if you did enjoy it today, be sure to hit the like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. As I said, if you want any players to have a look, for me to have a look at as an experiment, let me know in the comment section down below. And until next time, I'll see you all very, very soon.